Evening, Tiny Truckers. Welcome back to True North RC and another episode of Garage Talk. We've got a couple of cool things on the table tonight to show you and talk about. One of them being the Enduro Knightrunner 4x4 with the blue Lexan body. I can't wait to tear into this box. We got it up here from Tiny Tire RC in Hamilton. They do a lot of custom builds. They do tons of repair work there. There's certain custom products that you can now get through Tiny Tire RC. One of them is some wheels here from H-Tech. We're going to talk about those in a little bit. We've got Richard Howard from Tiny Tire RC coming in tonight to help us go through the box of the Knightrunner and to look at some of the products he's going to be offering. And then if you have any questions or comments, certainly put them below the video and he'll get back to you, or he'll find you, or you can search him out on Facebook, Tiny Tire RC, and ask him whatever questions you like. We'll talk to you in a couple of minutes when he gets here. Welcome back, Tiny Truckers. We've got Richard Howard with us now from Tiny Tire RC out of Hamilton, Ontario. Say hi, Richard.
Hey, everybody doing?
So we've got the Knightrunner out of the box now. He does a lot of custom builds down at his shop, so he's going to do some stuff to this one, and we're going to show you as it goes along with, maybe some wheel changes, some detail. We're going to print out some files from Knight Customs. James does some amazing stuff for these bodies. All his files are available online for purchase. If you're interested in doing it and you have a 3D printer, if you need any help, just give us a call. We've got no problems walking people through some of their 3D printing problems. We do it all the time. We run into a lot of problems ourselves and have to ask for help, so we don't mind giving it. So one of the things we're going to look at is what comes with this truck. There is quite a bit of things here compared to the first one.
Yeah, definitely.
There's lots. There's absolutely lots.
This is a surprise right here.
Yes. So this truck is completely RTR. It comes with your radio, your batteries. It's got a battery and a charger from Reedy that come with the truck, which is kind of cool because usually you get some really cheap, Chinese kind of thing that comes with the truck and it, or plugs into your lighter. These are really nice units. We'll see what we've got in the box here for the battery. Of course, I don't have my knife with me.
If I'm not mistaken, it will be just a 2S, 3000 milliamp. I think it's a 30C rating. Chances are it's probably a Dean's connector as well, I would think.
Yes, it is. So we've got a 3000 2S. It's nice that it comes with a LiPo.
Right? Yes.
A lot of them don't come with a LiPo. Nickel. It's a hard shell, 30C 7.4. Very cool. Comes with the Dean's. And then we've got, see what we've got in here for a charger.
That's going to just be a trickle charger, I think, that one. It's kind of odd to see people are still using Dean's 10s.
Well, yeah, most of the stuff now, like I usually get a bundle of XT60s and XT90s. Yeah. I'll use my XT90s on a lot of the larger battery vehicles that I have, because if you notice, a lot of the times when you're using the small ones and you go to plug it in, you get that arc, that pop. That's never good for your system or your battery. So a lot of the times I'll go up to the XT90s, yes, because they're a little further apart and a little bit more aggressive of a plug, and they will not arc on you. So they're fantastic if you're running something like, say, I have them in my Thrasher or I have them in the LMT. We'll show you some more about those later, and I might even do a little soldering lesson for everybody if you're interested. Yeah, no, it's actually a very nice charger. Comes with everything you need to charge the battery. So that's very sharp. I'm still impressed with the LiPo.
I am. Yeah. Instruction manual. You actually look.
I've actually got a whole drawer of them. Not that I look at them, but I usually hold on to them for a bit because it's nice. A lot of them, even though the kit is built for you already and it comes RTR, it shows you a breakdown of all your parts, your transmission, part numbers if you need to order parts. So sometimes it is nice to have on hand.
Yes, it is.
Right. Plus, it's going to give you your instructions on where to put on the bonus accessories that come with it.
The bonus accessories are a huge bonus, especially for somebody that is working on something they want scale.
Yes, we're all scale junkies here at True North RC. The more real we can make it is absolutely amazing. When we do our show and shines, especially when we do them alongside companies like GCM Racing, You have this, the engine bays, the interiors. Adam did a camper last year. I believe you have it on your shelf now.
Which you can find on Tiny Tire RC.
Yes,
sitting on our shelf.
It's on your shelf now. The detail within that camper is unbelievable.
Oh.
Well, it comes with quite the decal package. You've got a lot of sponsor decals, different plates, bumper stickers, some body detailing if you want to use the stock stuff. And then from the looks of it here,
that one there, I think,
there's
is the roof rack.
We've got the roof rack. Oh, nice molded, flexible plastic. That's not going to break on you if you roll over.
That right there for a second. I'm just going to sit that there.
And then
actually sits on there rather nice.
We've got a big bag of parts here. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, wow. They actually give you spare axles and gears.
Yes.
Look at that. You never see that with an RTR. That's kind of nice.
No.
Oh, wow. Extra ball ends, gears. That's impressive.
It actually gives you the option to better your overdrive up front. That's what the gearing is for.
Oh, is that what it is to change the overdrive?
It's just to change the overdrive on the front
axle. That's pretty sweet. It's got this really cool mock rooftop tent that comes with it for just over the bed, so you can actually hide the bed that's not a drop bed. But that is rubber.
Yes, that is actually rubber. And if you wanted, you have your option.
Oh, I guess you could put it on the top. Oh, we've got a snorkel.
Extra battery
tray. Well, this thing comes with a lot of cool stuff. I'm very impressed with it. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that we're going to print out from Knight Customs. We're going to do the KC light bar. We're going to do the interior for it. We're going to do the light buckets. There's a couple of things that I'm going to research that I've seen a lot of builds, such as taillights. I've seen some amazing taillights on these.
There's many different options for aftermarket style taillights.
I'd love to find some. So if you can find some, certainly send us the link, because we can get rid of these stickers on here.
Yes.
So yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool options that we do with this truck, and I can't wait to see what comes out of Tiny Tire RC with it.
Now, one thing with this truck, unlike many other Lexan RTRs that have the stickers for the headlights, it is actually clear between the headlights and the taillights.
See, that's a nice option. Because a lot of the times, even with some of the race trucks and stuff that I used to build, I would mask off those taillights so I could light them up. Even some of the RTRs I've gotten, I've taken the back end of my razor blade and I've scratched the paint off.
Yes.
A lot of these bodies you can't do that to now because the color is molded within the Lexan. So to have the clear lenses behind the lights, you could really just print out James's light buckets and put them in there and light up the stickers if you really wanted to. But we're going to go that little bit of extra, and we're going to see what we can do to make this thing look phenomenally real. One of the other cool things that Richard brought with him tonight. So there's a company out there that I've never really heard of. When Adam and Richard got into the Sen 450s?
The 450s.
The 450s.
They specialize in the 450s.
Yep.
They specialize in a few of the Traxxas brands, Traxxas models, like the 2021 Bronco.
Yes, I've seen a lot of cool parts on your truck that you built there.
The parts that they have available for that truck is amazing. They have the aluminum replacement bumpers for the Chevy and Ford High Trail pickups.
Very nice.
They have 1.9 and 2.2 wheels that are meant for those two trucks.
See, so there's a lot of cool parts. He brought us up a set of Bronco wheels. We got a Bronco that Shiny Shane had painted for GCM Racing, and it has ended up on our rack. And he gave us a really beautiful set of wheels from H-Tech for that we'll show you again in a later video, because we're going to clean that truck up and Shane's going to do his magic on it. But what he did bring us is we are behind the curtains right now working on a bit of a MacGyver replica with the Michigan G.
Yes.
So what Richard brought us from H-Tech, and I haven't even gotten these out of the bag yet. And I got to say, these things are looking very cool. It looks like it's got very, very high quality machined screws and hubs with it. But what I'm looking at are these wheels themselves.
They are a 3-piece.
Okay, so they're a 3-piece wheel.
They are a 3-piece wheel.
So we'll get some of these parts out of the bag here and show you.
Let me grab one of each piece. What do you got? You got a ring, inner ring?
I got one of each here.
Okay, well, I've got the outer ring here.
Okay.
Okay. Now, game changer.
So-
Game changer.
So I'm looking at these, and the nice thing about these machine wheels is they've actually beveled all the edges, which I find some of the cheaper knockoffs that you get out there, especially off of Amazon, they haven't gone that extra 10%. So you end up cutting into your wheels when you're crawling. They're hard to work with. They can be sharp. Even some of the things that come out, some of the larger companies, we did a transport truck crawl in memorial for Richard's father recently, and one of the guys had the very expensive lowboy trailer. Well, he sliced his hands carrying that thing because the edges were so sharp.
Yes.
But these are really, really nice and beveled and cleaned up. Now, the one thing, I'm going to steal this from you here, Richard, is these are Jeep wheels, stock Jeep wheels. Now, I don't know if you can see very well on this, but they've actually laser etched the Jeep logo on these wheels. It's fantastic. I'm a laser technician myself, and I do a lot of the cutting and etching with the badges, etc. And I've got to say that is very sharp and clean. They've done a fantastic job on these. That is absolutely going to look fantastic on that Michigan.
Yes.
With I think I've got the Scale Pro Line tires on there right
Yes.
now.
Now, the other thing is too is when you order these, you have the option. I didn't get them on these ones because I didn't know what you had for Scale hardware tools and pens.
Yep.
But you can either get them with your 2.5X driver sockets or 2.5
so when
Scale hardware.
So when they order these through you, they can just tell you that they want the Scale hardware, and you can get that for them.
Yes.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Again, it's an option that they give you on
Very
checkout.
Cool. Very cool. No, I'm really impressed with these. They're really nice. And the one thing about them is with the hubs that Richard's got there.
This thing is amazing. This thing is so precise.
Well, they've actually set it up so there is going to be no wheel nut when you use these. You're actually going to have to put them on like a Scale tire, which is kind of cool, but kind of a pain in the butt at the same time. But man, does it look cool because your lug nuts, and like Richard said, if you order these through him, he can get you the Scale hardware for them too. So when you put it on, it's actually going to be like putting on your real Jeep wheels. So it's going to be very cool.
Yes.
All right.
Now, they also come in 4s and they also come in 5s.
Oh, so you can get the spare tire as well.
You can get the spare tire as well.
Oh, that's cool. Do they sell them in singles?
No.
No? Well, that's very cool. So if you needed to get that Scale spare on the back, you're all set.
You're all set.
Awesome. So, all right, guys, we're going to let you go for the night. I'm going to keep you updated as Richard plays around with this little blue truck and gets it looking really cool. If you have any questions on it, feel free to comment down below. One of the things we're going to be doing here at Garage Talk in not so long is I'm going to be giving away a Scale canoe. I'm not going to tell you how yet. Pay attention. Very soon in a video, I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to let everybody know on Facebook and TikTok as well. But I will be giving away a Scale canoe of your color choice of the 6 that we have available. So keep your eyes peeled. Please subscribe, like the video, comment, let us know what you think, and we'll talk to you soon. Keep the rubber side down.
Tiny Tucker is on.